So like I was saying, bro. All right, I started exercising in 2010, bro. All right, before I had got to the chance to where I felt like I was gonna be able to exercise because I was selling dope. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna have enough money to to continue on the war path. You know what I'm saying? I had to connect set, so I started exercising. I actually started exercising in 2007. You know what I'm saying? And then they broke into my apartment. Well, no, I went to Brooke Hogan's house. Is what happened. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went to Brooke Hogan's house, I got thrown back at my mom's house, and I think they injected me while I was in the jail and shit. They said that was the only way they thought that I was gonna be able to sit in that jail like that. You know what I'm saying? So I got injected by Haldol. It's the only medication I can imagine that they would inject me with. Haldol or Risperdal. You know what I'm saying? In Dade County, they injected me with Haldol or Risperdal in jail. You know what I'm saying? And threw me in a cell, dog. All right? And then to come back from Haldol, bro, I don't think you understand what I'm trying to get to here, dog. All right? And then when I got thrown into the cell, when I got home, that was 2008. I got home in 2008. And then by 2009, everybody left me alone at the house. And when they left me alone at the house, I was getting a lot of anxiety. I was left without a car. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing push-ups. I started running. I started doing crunches. You know what I'm saying? And that's 2009. Uh, from 2009 all the way until 2010 that they robbed me, I was doing at least 100 push-ups. I was, I wasn't really doing too many crunches, but I was running. I was running 2 miles is what I was running. You know what I'm saying? I was doing 50 push-ups and then running for 2 miles, and then I'd drop and do another 50 push-ups at the end, or I'll do 100 push-ups before I go, and then drop and do another 50 push-ups when I get back. But I would finish up with 50 push-ups, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then that's 2010, and then in 2011, I moved behind Shell. When I moved behind Shell, I went to Dade County looking for my exit, and then I went to Dade County because I got robbed on Brooke Hogan's birthday. When I got robbed in 2010 on Brooke Hogan's birthday, I went to Dade County, and then I came back, and then I started living out of a hotel. And then I was already all wound up because of the exercises that I was already doing. You know what I'm saying? So when I was at the hotel, I was like literally smoking all my money away. You know what I'm saying? I sat in the hotel and literally smoked all of my money away. You know what I'm saying? Well, not all of my money, but I was smoking my money because I didn't want them to see that I had money, and I didn't want to. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want the troubles that comes with having money. So what's the easiest way to spend your money without nobody knowing that you had money? I started smoking my shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I kept my enough money so that I can move into an apartment and keep me a QP. You know what I'm saying? I put my down payment on my apartment, and I bought me a QP so that I can continue on my war path. You know what I'm saying? And then I started doing 500 push-ups, 500 crunches with a 40-pound bag on my back. I started doing 500 push-ups, 500 crunches, working out with a 50-pound barbell. I started off working out with a 50-pound barbell. Is how I started working out. You know what I'm saying? And I was smoking some real good weed, which is why I influenced myself into starting to exercise. I said, this is the weed that I can use to continue to exercise. You know what I'm saying? And I had a white boy that lived at the corner that had, you know what I'm saying, if they were to try me, I had an exit. You know what I'm saying? And they did try me. They ended up, setting my house up. They tried to get me framed, and luckily the people that I was using broke into my house a second time looking for me to tell me that they were sorry and stole my weed from me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't end up getting caught. If he wouldn't have stole the weed from me, I'd have got caught. You know what I'm saying? And because I took off running, man. When they started shooting at me, they came at my door, bro. The Prince's little fuck buddy, that nigga's the one that came at my door, all right, and started bucking at me when they had just got married and fucking, you know what I'm saying? The first time they shot me in the stomach, and then they stitched me up and gave him a chance. The second time he didn't just come in and start shooting me in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? this time when he went to pull out, I slammed the door shut and I ran into the room and I barricaded myself in the room, and they came and broke into the room. So I jumped out of the window and took off running, and they started bucking off shots and killed the little Puerto Rican. Come on, baby. They killed a big fat Puerto Rican cable dude was sitting in a tree knocking down, getting his bananas and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because he eats off his own fruits. You know what I'm saying? And when they bucked at me, they popped that nigga off of the ladder, dog. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? After they fucked my dope up, I had to use white boy, dog. Thank God that I started because I had backup. The only reasons why I got so into my exercises is because I had him as backup. I wanted to see if this is what they were trying to do to me. It was really where I was trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't the people that were controlling me. It was the people that were helping me is where it ended up, all the racism started coming from. You know what I'm saying? All the aggravation and this deception and the whole reasons why now I'm doing 500 push-ups with a 50-pound bag on my back. I'm working out with a 50-pound barbell, and I'm doing 500 sit-ups with a 50-pound barbell on my chest. All right, and then I'm putting on the 50-pound bag, and I'm going to run 3 miles with the 50-pound bag after I do all my exercises. You know what I'm saying? So when they fucked my weed up, they were going to leave me without no weed, because my weed man didn't even talk to me. After this shit popped off, after everything popped off, the weed man wouldn't even talk to me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And, and I knew that this was going to happen to me, dog. And I started fighting with everybody because I set them up. Instead of them thinking they're setting me up, in the back of my mind, I was setting all of them up back to when I used to go to work. Because they'll let me go to work. And then once I start smoking and everything, once I see that I'm perfect, dog, that my life is perfect, that's when shit starts hitting the fan. You know what I'm saying? So this time I came ready. I came strapped up and ready to go to war with these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And that was my key right there. That if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have inspired myself, because I knew that I can fall back to him. I knew that he was gonna be able to help me. You know what I'm saying? And you sure enough better believe that that's the man that saved my life right there. I stayed smoking weed with him until I left the Key West. You know what I'm saying? I got the money to be able to go to Key West and have the extra money in my pocket for Key West because the man blessed me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I had $100 in my pockets, and my mom gave me $100, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got to Key West. I got to Key West with $200 in my pocket, and my car was completely fixed. I had completely fixed my car, and I told my Mom, my car is completely fixed. These people are out here trying to kill me. I've been setting them up so I can figure out what's happening to my life. You know what I'm saying? And everything went exactly. The people that I thought were going to do it weren't the ones that fucked my life up. You know what I'm saying? I explained all of this to her, dog. The people that are fucking my life up are the ones that were helping me. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't want to be here no more. She was like, I got you. They had just broke my window and fucking tried to snatch me out of the Cadillac and shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was sleeping in the Cadillac, bro. I passed out because I be sitting outside smoking good weed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I passed out in the car, dog. And dude came up and two fat people came up and tried to snatch me out of the car, dog. And I woke up and started hitting them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And turned the car on and almost ran one over and everything, nigga. I mean, this is all instantly right when I woke up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, I went down to Key West. And I got me a job, and I started trying to fix myself. And the next thing I know, they snatched my plate from me, dog. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I had so much, this is why when I went to jail and they're like, oh, look, that was him right there. This is what's happening here. I don't know if this is what you wanted for yourself and, you made them fix this up for you, but this is what was happening here, bro. I don't hate nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I only hate the devil, dog. You know what I'm saying? When the devil you can't tell God that that's not the devil. You know what I'm saying? When they got me turned up all the way to where I'm controlling my God, and you're going to put the devil in front of me, it's not going to happen, bro. I was raised that way, bro. There's no way that I can stop it, bro. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. I can't even think that that's who it is. You know what I'm saying? I can't even think when they have me. I can't even think. There's no way to say stop and think. You know what I'm saying? They got some kind of medication that is crazy, dog. I don't know what the hell they're using, but there's something that they're using that livens you up, wakes you up, teaches you everything that you are. And it's a very scary thought, bro. I mean, it's the scariest thought in the world. But I'm not done because of the reasons why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My arms are stretched out, all the way out. You know what I'm saying? There is no way to come back home, bro. And these people are literally doing this to us, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're driving us into psychopaths, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're telling you to learn your timetables, nigga. They're telling you to remember things that you don't need to remember, dog. They're turning you psychotic, bro. You don't understand how that means that you're psychotic, bro. You know what I'm saying? But because you're psychotic through school programs and shit, you know what I'm saying? They'll take care of you. But when you're psychotic through the streets, they'll start killing you, bro. They'll start feeding you Haldol and Risperdal, bro. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro.